Hey there, guitarists. This is Mike from Guitar Essentials. And if you want to master your chords, one of the best ways to do this is by learning your triads. Here it goes. Okay, so this is part 2 of our series on triads. What we're going to do today is first inversion triads. If you haven't already, check out part 1 to this series where I discuss the root position triads. The link's in the description. So let's get started with our first inversion triads. We're in the key of F. And what you probably realized if you saw part 1 is there's really only 3 shapes, so that kind of makes it easy. What we're going to do here is start at the first position, and I'm going to take it from the lowest note. And that note is the A note on the 2nd fret, 3rd string. And then we have the C note and the F. Now this is an F major chord. And if I go interval wise, this is the 3rd, this is the 5th, and this is the 1st. And all of our chords are going to follow that suit of 3rd, 5th, 1st. Because the 3rd is in the bass, or the lowest note, because the 3rd is in the bass, that's the lowest note, that is going to be considered now first inversion, where the 3rd's in the bass. All right, but the root is up here, right? And we're going to go up the scale. I guess we could use our first finger as the guide. We're going to go up an F major scale. Very good to know your major scale. It's all the same formula. It's whole step, whole, half, whole, 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 half. And that brings us back to F. Always practice it backwards. Now I'm going to go through that one more time where I discuss the pitches and the frets. So 1st fret, F, 3rd fret, G, 5th fret, A, 6th fret, B flat, 8th fret, C, 10th fret, D, 12th fret, E, 13th fret, back to F. Now we're going to build off that, so our major chord, F major, first inversion. Now the minor chords are real easy because you just bar. So this is G minor, 3rd fret, A minor, 5th fret. Now we're in 4th position, B flat, so that's fret 6, 5, 5. 2 frets higher with that shape, we have C major, then we have D minor, then we have E diminished, it's kind of like a D7 shape we're used to, and then we're back to F. Now some people may mention the cage system. In case you do, this is the E shape, the full, E major chord. I don't really want to get into that, that's the minor shape for that. But more importantly, that you kind of just learn these triad shapes, kind of know where the root note is more importantly within the chord. The root is on the highest note of the triad. Let's go up that again in slow motion. Here it goes. As always, I like to mention to experiment with anything that you learn. So for instance, you could play block chords. Right? Add some mutes. Add some arpeggios. You could also just make your own chord progression or whatnot. Use it in your soloing, whatever works. Right? For instance, an example of where it would happen in soloing, right? There's the triad, and then that's back to the third. Just knowing your triads. But if we did that in 10th position, something like that, comfortably numb solo, right? He starts it with a rake using that triad position. You'll find that David Gilmour and many other guitarists know their chords really well, so they use them to solo. So knowing that shape, I might build off of this A minor, right, chord, just the bar. So I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you haven't checked out part 1, check that out. Link is in the description and it's at the end of this video. Thanks again for watching. Please like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next lesson.